positive news, information, a little bit of inspiration. Tap in, tap in. Community love, education, and also motivation. For resources, information, and a little bit of inspiration. For community in the vicinity, let's be the light we want to see. Things will get better if we work together. We get things done when we work as one. Come on and tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap positive news.
Hey everybody, come on and tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. Got some information for you today. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I know it's Friday night, and I hope that you've had a good day. We have has a lot of stuff going on in the city today. So just want to share some information again, some of the things that I come across throughout the week. Just want to share with you, take some time out, get back into sharing information, which I enjoy doing in the community. So still celebrating Black History. So at the end of the segment, I will have a Black History fact. So come on and tap in, tap in, tap in. So today, Overtown was interesting. So there was a lot going on. The City Hall put out a notice regarding an underground transformer fire. So around 6:30 a.m. this morning in the area of 5th and Edgemont, the fire department arrived and there was an active underground transformer manhole fire. Now, PECO arrived and shut down the power for all the surrounding areas. Now, the areas range from Edgemont to Wells Street, but the light was out at 291 in Penn. So it kind of stretched, kind of varied, because some people said that, on Penn Street, they was fine. Some people said they weren't. So it could have stretched out a little bit further depending on where you were. And a few businesses did have damages, mainly broken windows. So we thank God that no one was hurt. You can check out additional information on the city's page to keep update with that. So we are praying that the businesses that were affected will get back up and running pretty soon. Now, this insurance thing, I feel so bad about all the stuff that's going on and how the people are going to be affected by these bills that are coming out that is taking away insurance from people. And I know a lot of people have insurance through their job, so it's like I'm not too worried about it, but I am worried about it because it's really hurting people. Hey, Miss Denise, it's really hurting people. Hey, Miss T, thank you for tuning in. So starting in 2026, monthly payments have increased. So since 2021, the federal government had offered extended tax credits to make health insurance cheaper for PENNIE enrollees. Now, these enhanced tax credits expired on December 31st, 2025. Hey, due to Congress not extending the enhanced tax credit for 2026. So there are still some tax credits for people who qualify, but the amount will be much smaller. Now, people who make around $62,000 a year and a couple that makes about 84 won't qualify for any tax credits. So that means they're paying straight out of their pocket. So the open enrollment for PENNIE has ended. You do have to enroll during a certain time period, but you still have a chance to enroll in a new plan that best fits your budget through the special enrollment period. If you have a qualifying life event. So a qualifying life event would be like a loss of health coverage or changes in your household, changes in residency, or if you are leaving incarceration. So there are some reasons that, if there's a change or something that you still can enroll. So you have to be careful because they only have these windows that you can actually enroll in. And so it's making it more difficult for people to enroll. So if you need insurance, don't wait. Check out your options. And PENNIE is definitely an option. So please do not waste time when it comes to insurance because insurance medical is expensive. So I did go onto the PENNIE website, and they do have a calculator that actually tells you how much you would probably pay for insurance So what they ask for is the year, which would be 2026, zip code, date of birth, and then your household income. So I went in and did a test for someone who was born around 1980, making about $40,000 a year. Their monthly premiums would be between $300 and $500. So, for insurance, especially if you're in pretty decent health and you're not even using it. So that could be a situation. So just be mindful, stay on top of having that insurance, especially if you're going to be using it. So next, I had the opportunity to enjoy some time with our Chester Upland School District youth at the Heritage Bowl that was hosted at City Hall. They did a wonderful job, and they were in the paper today. I was in the paper today with them, posing with my cheese, because I was so happy. So to the Daily Times reported on the Chester Heritage Bowl that was hosted by City Hall for the students of the Chester Upland School District from grades 4th to 6th. The game was a Jeopardy format. They picked their category, picked their amounts. They had their little buzzers. They was banging on the table, and it was good to see them interacting. So even if they didn't make the buzzer in time, just to see that, hey, I know the answer. It was just so much fun. They had lunch. They danced to the music that the DJ was playing. And I know I had a blast, and they definitely looked like they had a blast. So I have some pictures on my page, so you can feel free to go and check out those additional pictures. And great job to the teachers and the parents and the students who participated in the Heritage Bowl. It was awesome. So I actually, before I started this live, I ran over to help, well, not help, but support the firefighters who had their fundraiser today. And it's probably still going on right now because people were enjoying themselves. The room was packed. So I hope that they raise a lot of money to get the things that they need, because we have to support our firefighters. When they're running into the building, we're running out. So we want to make sure that, we support our firefighters. So I had the opportunity to go and say hello to my buddies, especially my buddy in the photo, Mr. Pasta Wade. He's a good friend over there at the fire department, but I'm glad that I was able to do that. So I am pretty sure that if you want to make more donations, they are open to that, because there are some things that they need as to make sure that they are able to get fires put out safely. So kudos to the fire department for doing their fundraisers. I had fun while I was there. And what is next? Black History. We are going to talk about Miss Brown West. Now, she actually just passed on January 17th. She was an American mathematician. She was known for her contributions to mathematical modeling of the shape of the Earth and her work on the development of the satellite, it says geodesy models. And guess what? She was a part of the making of the GPS system, aka Global Positioning System. She was inducted into the United States Air Force Hall of Fame in 2018, and she was awarded the Webby Lifetime Achievement Award for the development of the satellite. And when she was working at the Naval Proving Ground in Virginia, and she was the second Black woman hired and one of only 4 Black employees. And we are going to just celebrate her again. Rest in peace. She just recently passed on the 17th, but she is a part of our history. And you can't go nowhere without representing her accomplishments of the GPS. So when you say Siri or Google or ever take me somewhere, just remember Miss West was a part of that. All right, everybody. I thank you for tuning in. That is some information. Hey, Miss Karen, good to see you. I will be doing the tap in in on Friday evenings. So I will post the time probably around 8:30. So I can get some information, share some information, what's going on, and some things that I've come across. So, hey, Miss Denise again, I see you. So y'all have a great weekend now. We know the snow might be coming. Hope we don't get too much. I think we had enough. What you think? I think we had enough. So we're going to hope that the snow stay away and we can keep our cars moving, nice and brisk on Monday when we got to go to work. So, all right, y'all have a wonderful night on purpose. Why? Because you can stay focused on what God has for you, because what God has for you is for you. Peace and blessings. Have a good night.
Come on and tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap positive news. Information, a little bit of inspiration. Tap in, tap in. Community love, education, and also motivation. For resources, information, and a little bit of inspiration. For community in the vicinity, let's be the light we want to see. Things will get better if we work together. We get things done when we work as one. Come on and tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap, tap, positive news. Come on and tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap, positive news. Information, a little bit of inspiration. Tap in, tap in. Community love, education, and also motivation. For resources, information, and a little bit of inspiration. For community in the vicinity, let's be the light we want to see. Things will get better if we work together. We get things done when we work as one. Come on and tap in, tap in, tap in. Tap, tap, positive news.